Robby Krieger has always been the quiet force behind the Doors. While Jim Morrison commanded attention and Ray Manzarek shaped the band's soundscapes, it was Krieger's guitar that brought mystery, restraint, and unexpected elegance to one of rock's most dangerous bands. He never chased speed, he never chased volume, and he never tried to steal the spotlight. At 79, Robby Krieger has finally opened up about the guitarists who shaped his musical language. Not the flashiest players, but the ones who understood tone, space, and feeling. These are the 10 guitarists Robby Krieger has admired most, artists who influenced how he approached melody, rhythm, and restraint. 1. John Lee Hooker. At the very top of Robby Krieger's list sits John Lee Hooker. Hooker's hypnotic grooves, uneven timing, and deep emotional pull left a permanent mark on Krieger. He loved how Hooker didn't follow strict patterns. The music followed him. Krieger has said that John Lee Hooker taught him the most important lesson of all. Feel comes before technique. That belief defined Krieger's career. 2. Jimi Hendrix. While the Doors and Jimi Hendrix were contemporaries, Krieger viewed Hendrix as a once-in-a-lifetime force. He admired Hendrix's freedom, his use of feedback, and his emotional risk-taking. But what impressed Krieger most was Hendrix's willingness to let chaos exist within structure. To him, Hendrix expanded what electric guitar could feel like. 3. Django Reinhardt. Few guitarists influenced Krieger's sense of melody like Django Reinhardt. Despite physical limitations, Django created lines that were fluid, joyful, and unpredictable. Krieger admired Django's fearlessness and musical intelligence. He believed Django proved that limitations can create originality, a lesson Krieger carried throughout his career. 4. Elmore James. Elmore James showed Krieger the raw power of slide guitar. The aggression, the grit, and the urgency spoke directly to him. Krieger admired how Elmore could sound chaotic and controlled at the same time. That balance between danger and discipline became central to the Doors' darker tracks. 5. Albert King. Albert King's wide bends and fearless phrasing left a lasting impression on Krieger. He admired how Albert stretched notes beyond comfort, creating tension that felt almost vocal. Krieger has said that Albert King didn't just play guitar, he argued with it, pulling emotion out of every string. That expressive bending became a key part of Krieger's own voice. 6. Muddy Waters. Blues was the foundation, and Muddy Waters stood at its core. Krieger admired Muddy's raw honesty and refusal to overplay. He believed Muddy Waters played exactly what the song needed, no more, no less. That restraint deeply influenced how Krieger approached blues-based rock with the Doors. 7. Flamenco Guitarists of Spain. This may surprise some fans, but flamenco guitar played a major role in Robby Krieger's development. Before joining the Doors, Krieger studied classical and flamenco guitar, and those influences never left him. The rapid strumming patterns, rhythmic discipline, and dramatic tension of flamenco shaped his unique sound on songs like Spanish Caravan. To Krieger, flamenco proved that guitar could be both percussive and melodic at the same time. 8. B.B. King. For Krieger, B.B. King represented emotional honesty. He once said that B.B. could make a guitar cry without rushing or shouting. Every note had intention. Krieger learned from B.B. King that pauses matter just as much as sound, a lesson that shaped his minimalist approach with the Doors. 9. Wes Montgomery. Unlike many rock guitarists, Krieger was deeply influenced by jazz, and Wes Montgomery stood at the top of that world. Krieger admired Montgomery's thumb-pick tone and smooth phrasing. He believed Wes played guitar the way singers breathe, naturally, without force. That influence helped Krieger develop his own fluid style, especially on extended instrumental passages. 10. Duane Eddy Robby. Krieger has often credited Duane Eddy for teaching him the power of simplicity. Eddy's low, twangy sound proved that a guitar didn't need complexity to feel massive. To Krieger, Dwayne Eddy showed how a single note, played with confidence and tone, could say more than 100 fast runs. That philosophy would later define many Doors recordings. At 79, Robby Krieger's favorites reveal the mind of a guitarist who listened deeply, played honestly, and never chased trends. His influences weren't about domination. They were about conversation between guitar and listener. Which guitarist on this list surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more stories from Legends Uncovered, and keep the spirit of rock alive.